Hi honeybees! Today we're going to be doing cooking in the hive.
Cooking in the hive!
For Friday video. Obviously the vlog will still be up on Sunday, but since we're doing 2 recipes today, I thought we would do a separate video for you guys. As most of you know, I went apple picking with Chris and the kids, so we have a ton of apples. So I looked up a bunch of different apple recipes that I have not tried as of yet, and thought I would share 2 of them with you guys today. And both of these recipes are super easy. You can do them with the kids. And yeah, so we're gonna start off with the first one, and Mama B will introduce it in a moment.
Guess what time it is? Cooking with the Hive. And we're gonna have apple pie bites today for you. Yeah. Hope you enjoy it.
Okay. We got the recipe from the blondecook.com. I'll make sure to link her down below. So we are doubling the recipe as we usually do, but I'm gonna go over all the ingredients with you guys right now. So you're going to need 1/4 cup of brown sugar, light brown sugar if you have it. And then you're going to need apple pie spice. We don't have apple pie spice. If you don't either, you can just use these 3 spices: allspice, nutmeg, and cinnamon. You're gonna need a teaspoon for the recipe, and then 1/4 teaspoon for on top of the treats. And then you're gonna need 3 tablespoons of unsalted butter. I have 6 tablespoons there because we're doubling it. 1/3 cup of chopped pecans, a Granny Smith apple sliced into 8 slices, and then an 8-ounce crescent roll. We set the oven for 375, and we have our baking sheet with the parchment. In a small bowl here we have, well, I have 2/4 cup because I doubled the recipe, but that's of the brown sugar. And I just did an even amount of all 3 spices, but if you have the apple pie spice, you're gonna do 1 teaspoon and combine those together. You're also gonna want to melt your butter into a small bowl as well. We separated our crescent roll triangles onto the parchment. We're going to evenly distribute the brown sugar mixture onto each triangle. It's kind of hard to do this while filming, but you get the idea. Spread that onto the triangles. I can't do this with one hand, but you get the idea. Do that, and then you're gonna dunk your apples into the butter mixture. You're going to place it on the thicker side here and roll it together, and I'm going to show you that in a moment here.
So now we're going to roll them. Melissa, show them how you're rolling them.
Yep, just rolling them in like this.
We dumped the...
Kind of tucking them in a little.
Right, and you already coated them in butter, the apples.
The apples, yeah, before placing them on the corner there. And then once we have them all rolled, we're gonna brush the remaining butter on top of these and add the extra 1/4 teaspoon of the apple pie spice on the top.
So you have like little apple pie rolls.
Yeah.
It's pretty easy and fun.
Yeah. Here's what they look like, all rolled up with the butter on top with the allspice sprinkled on top too. We actually sprinkled a little bit of the brown sugar on top too. I forgot to show you guys, right before you roll the apples, you do need to put the pecan slices on top of the brown sugar. And now we're gonna bake these for 10 to 12 minutes. And here they are out of the oven. It did take about 11 minutes for my oven, so be sure to check on them in between the 10 to 12 minutes. Then you're gonna let them cool for 5 minutes and then enjoy. They smell so good. Smells like a big apple pie was just baking, and these were so easy. Next we are making chocolate turtle apple slices. So you're gonna need some apples, whichever variety you like, but they need to be nice and big. Some caramel, again, whichever you'd like. Some semi-sweet morsels, some kind of sticks, popsicle sticks probably work the best, but these were the only ones we could find. Some coconut oil, and some chopped pecans. You're gonna need a bowl too for the chocolates. Also gonna need a cookie sheet and some parchment paper. Here we have the apples sliced with the sticks inside. So you will need to cut a little slit on the bottom of the apples to get the sticks in, and you wanna cut them about 1/2 inch thick. You do not need to take the core out because you're gonna be eating around the sides anyways, just like you would a regular caramel apple. So now I'm going to melt the chocolate, these morsels, until they are melted. It takes about probably a minute or 2. Then we're gonna add a tablespoon of the coconut oil to that melted chocolate. Dip the apples Then we're going to melt the caramel and just drizzle that on the top, and then also use the chopped pecans and sprinkle that on top. And then you're going to refrigerate for an hour. The apples will be best the first day, but as long as you refrigerate them, you'll be able to eat them as well after that. All right, guys, so it should be this consistency. I already put the coconut oil in. You can see it has a little bit glossier of a finish for that reason. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my apple and kind of just cover it like this. Make sure it's all covered on both sides.
Oh boy.
Kind of let it drip off a little bit.
That's a lot of yummy chocolate.
Yep. And then you just place it right on the parchment like so. And just keep going until all of your apples are covered in that yummy chocolate.
All right.
Got the caramel drizzled on there with the nuts. Now we're gonna put these in the fridge. Don't mind that one because it's just our extra one. That's why it doesn't have chocolate all the way around. So we're gonna put this in the fridge for about an hour and then you can eat them.